Hey, hey, beautiful, beautiful cosmic family. It's your girl, Antrinette Shané, aka the Cosmic Medicine Woman, with a channeled reading. I got out the Oracle deck. So, today's message. I was sitting here eating a bit of lunch and I got a tingle, a feeling on my right shoulder. And I heard crossroads. So the ancestors are coming through right now. My channel's already open. I've cleansed. I've cleared the space. I was guided. And I feel guided to tell you what I brought out. This is going to help some of you resonate with this reading. So I specifically was guided to cleanse with the Palo Santo. I have the Egyptian musk incense burning, some candles burning. I have my channeling stone from my ancestor altar next to me. I grabbed the ancestor deck, so it's ancestor heavy. Egypt, for some reason, in grabbing the Egyptian musk, stood out for me. So maybe this is for someone specifically. To Egyptian ancestors. I feel like it's a group, and it's different for different folks. I've been instructed to pull 4 cards from my ancestor deck and to read them as they come out. So I'll be doing that as I'm reading. And as I turned on my camera, I don't know specifically with Crossroads, but I heard the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Meet me at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. So you won't be lonely. So that's how we jumping off into reading today, y'all. So, all right, ancestors, guides. What is? Okay. Okay, so the first message is that some of you at this juncture, at this crossroad that is soon upon you or that you are in, you've been alone up until this point. But it is now that you come to this crossroad that you will be joined. Whether you're joined by a partner or a community, you will no longer be alone. This next part, some of you need the people that you are joining, the person that you are joining with. And there's different avenues for different folks. So I hear love, I hear business. I hear parenthood. I hear project, travel. It's a multifaceted group here. So wherever you are at is what is coming to me. So what about this? The ancestors say it's time to get ready. So prepare. Whatever preparation you need to do, it's time to prepare. Prepare your space. Prepare your finances. Prepare. Get the feeling that a lot of you have the nudges and the hunches that you are preparing for something. Follow it. You are preparing for whatever's coming in for you, partnership, for business partners, for travel, to get your project started, to I'm getting that if you've been on this, like you've been on this part of the path, whether you have been building business, whether you have been preparing for a divine partner, whether you are preparing for a business partner, wherever you are at right now on this journey, you have plateaued. But it's time. Whoever is joining you, whatever group, whatever community is joining you, it's elevation. They will be assisting in some form or fashion on this next part of the journey. So exciting. Y'all drop in the comments. What's happening? What's going on? What is going on? Alrighty. Ancestors, anything else? First card out says have courage, strength, fearlessness, warrior. So there's some hesitation. If you are hesitating, if you're fearful, if you're doubting, Spirit's asking you, ancestors asking you to be courageous at this time. Fearlessness. If you're scared, do it anyways. You feel the nudge. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. And here we have, and I'm going to read this one next. Notice the signs. And let me show you have courage. Right? And I'm gonna read more into these cards, but I'm getting kind of a surface reading here so far. So that way, as you see the card, whatever comes in for you, as you read, notice the signs has come in upside down. So I'm gonna show it upside down and I'll flip it right side up. So notice the signs, right? And what did I just say? Have courage, right? Y'all, like I said, you're getting signs, you're getting nudges. You have a hunch, right? This is right side up, but I'm going to read it upside down. Investigate symbols, nature spirits. And then leads us into the next one. I love the flow. Connecting with the water. I can already see how this reading. Ocean, water spirits, hydrate. Right? And I love how the colors, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all the whole spread, because it's really neat how this color scheme is going from the have courage, the red. So it's like the safety, right? If I'm reading chakras, it's the safety, right? It's the fear. It's the and a hard emphasis on nature, right? This is the last card. And I just glanced at the back of the deck, right? This is how it came out upside down. Get into nature, right? So see the color schemes, y'all. I'm gonna show a picture. It says coexistence, gather, limit, waste. This card is upside down. And here's the back of the deck. Go with the flow. Let go, rest, manifest. All right. And I'm going to read that. I'm going to leave that card out. I was called to pull 4, but we're going to leave that because it goes, kind of ties it all in together. So like I was saying, I feel like this message is just one big continuation of the videos that I've been doing. There is a big shift for this group. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's really important because I was in the middle of getting ready to do I was working on something completely different, and I started to feel I felt touched on my right shoulder, and then I heard record. So yes, the crossroad. Guys, gals, family, make the jump, make the leap. It's time. It's the same. This crossroad is big, right? Like I've been saying, if you haven't seen any of my last videos, just kind of follow the timeline. This really stems back to the Sage Says videos, and all the subsequent videos after is really harping on this crossroads. Many of you are in the journey, and some of you are walking up on this crossroad. And it's really the decision is what I want to say. It is being heavily affected by the root chakra, right? That safety, that the root chakra, for those of you who are having a bit of resistance. Have courage. The ancestors are saying, have courage. Have courage at this time. If you're scared, do it anyways, right? Lean in, have discernment, but you already know that the signs are coming in. You're not seeing them. You're not seeing them, or you're not listening to them. I think that some of you are seeing it, and your logical thinking, your logical mind is getting in the way of this illogical, what may feel irrational decision or move that you need to make. Your heart, the heart is being highlighted here. This green, again, this blue, this throat chakra, right? From the last video. Which one was that? Close it out. The throat chakra, right? Here's the themes happening. I'm going to put up all 4 of them together, y'all. Look at this color theme, right? And this was the back of the deck. But look at this, right? You start out with the root chakra into the throat and the heart. Throat and the heart here. Steel, throat, heart. And go with the flow, right? This is the back of the deck. Like, final message. Go with the flow. There's a flow happening. You're resisting the flow. There's signs. Some of you need to get grounded in nature. There is a big emphasis on getting into nature. The Get Into Nature card, and notice the signs are upside down, which means this, you're not grounded. You are all in the head. You're all in the head chakra, right? The fear is leading. The fear is leading you right now. And there's whatever work you need to do, to shed this fear, or to really connect with what is it that's holding you back, right? What are you fearful of? Do some work behind that. Right? If the fear is so great that you are frozen, that you are indecisive, that you are not moving on the signs that are coming to you. If you're getting the signs and you're ignoring them, if you're, what's coming to me is like imposter syndrome. Like, nah, this can't be. Some of whatever you're called to do may be something that seems so far beyond what you're doing, what you've practiced. Maybe you've thought about it, but you've never really put any energy or work into it. Be curious, explore it, y'all. Explore it. I'm telling y'all, this message has been coming. Connecting with the water here. What's coming to me with this card is like migration, right? They're going away from their homes, right? Their homes are on these stilts in the water, and they're going away. Nobody's alone in these boats, right? This little boy here is being held. Know that you're not alone. The ancestors are with you. Your guides are with you, right? Although I think of these boats as like separate individuals, and these as being your guides, right? You're the boat. These are your guides. Most of you have multiple guides, right? You're not alone. If you feel alone, remember, you're at the crossroad and you will not be lonely anymore. Trust that your guides are with you. They've been with you. If you are not in any particular practice, whatever you believe in, know that you are not alone, right? Know that you're not alone. God is with you. Your ancestors are with you. The angels are with you. Whatever it is that, that is in you all are my spiritual people. I already know it. So I don't need to worry about talking to any other group. But no, it's time. It's time to put that stick in the water, right? See this little boy? See this stick going across? This one's over here rowing. I feel like collectively this is everybody, right? This one's going. These ones back here don't even got a stick. They just sitting there. The one little kid back there curled up, and this girl is like just got her little hands in the water, just I don't know where they're going anytime fast. And this one he going, right? And this one is he just got his stick up. The little boy's got the hand. It's time to put that stick in the water. It's time to go. It's time to go. Come on, get into nature. So ground your energy at this time. If you are confused, if things seem like they are moving really fast, if you cannot get your footing, right? Ground and get into nature. Get into nature. It's time to connect with your heart space. It's time to connect with your heart space. Your and blue is still highlighted all over. It's in every single one of these cards. It's in every single one of them. And a lot of these cards too are like divided by the blue, right? It's either the sky, this one's upside down, it's the water. It's like a half of the card is blue. So it's almost like you're cut off. Like you're cut off from you need to connect. You need to connect and ground. You are very heady. And it's like your heart in your throat, like from here up, there's a very divided line, and you need to open up. You need to open up your heart. You need to open up this blocked energy and you need to flow, right? Your energy center is not flowing. You're not connected. And therefore, you feel confused. You don't feel connected to these decisions that you need to make. But the call is for you to get into nature, to connect with water. Specifically for some of you, water spirits, hydrate. For those of you, I feel like the connection with water, some of you connect with water, like you intuitively connect with water. Speak into your water, right? Speak a prayer, speak life, speak into your water what you want the water to do within you. And allow that water to activate. Going with the flow here. It's crazy. Look, y'all. I didn't even notice the next card behind the back of the deck. I'm just going to show it just because we on a roll. This was the next card behind the back of the deck. Nature spirits. Elves, fairies, rock formation. So there's a call to get into nature. It's here, y'all. Get into nature, nature spirits. It's still got if y'all seen that, still got the same theme. Go with the flow, let go, rest, manifest. So this is about to get into your feminine energy, balancing the feminine energy. Oh, excuse me. There is a call for you to come out of the masculine dominance, right? And it's not to say to go completely into the feminine, but there's a huge call for balance. And maybe if you've been in really hard into that masculine, it's time to just stop and rest. It's time to stop and rest and to get your feet underneath you, to get grounded, to get clarity, to do some inner work, to get connected. So again, you can get this vision, you can get the downloads, the intuition. Nature is here to assist you at this time. Nature is all over this reading, literally. And y'all, this ancestor deck, it got many other cards. Like, I promise you, there's many cards here, right, that look very different from all of these cards, right? But I promise, I feel like y'all got every green and blue card out of this deck. And there's like maybe one more nature card in this deck, but y'all got 2 out of the 3 nature cards here that specifically speak to nature. So it is huge to connect your heart and your throat. This center right here, and this brings me to notice the signs. I don't know why I'm doing the swirl here. That's happening. Oh, look. I wasn't even paying attention, but you see how the swirl and bringing it all together, finding the momentum, tapping into your heart space. Your heart is the key. Your heart is the key to connecting to your throat. For a lot of you, whatever work you're called to do with your throat chakra, needs to flow through your heart, right? It doesn't need to come from the head. It comes from the heart. It's feeling, right? Grounding and feeling into what's next. I've said this before on the other videos. You are not going to be able to logically think your way to what you're called to next. You cannot think your way through. Get out of your head. This is nothing like you've ever done before. If you are in a very left brain field for work or whatever you do, it's time to get into the intuitive space. You already have the intuition. You're ignoring it. For a lot of you, you're ignoring it. You're choosing not to see the signs. You are going back. You are convincing and taking yourself. You're getting the intuitive hits, but your mind is taking you out. You have a logical thought, right? Like maybe you're being called to be somewhere or go somewhere or to do this thing that makes no sense. And then you're like, it's like, you're leaving, like right now it's sunny outside and it's 90 degrees. And for some reason, I have a hunch that I need to pick up my umbrella. There's no rain in the forecast. And then example of what you all are doing are saying, grab my umbrella, right? And it may come to you like 2 or 3 times. And it's like, it's a random ass thought that's coming. That comes again. And it's like today, right now, you're picking up your umbrella, like you're picking up your billfold or your purse. And you're like, I don't need an umbrella. It's sunny. It's no rain on the forecast. Right. And so you're trying to think through the weather forecast and what it looks like outside. And then you get out there and it looks like a tornado warning is coming. Like, where the heck did this come from? Right. It is very much like that. Stop thinking just when you hear grab the umbrella, just grab the umbrella. If it's time to buy the ticket for the thing, buy the ticket for the thing. If it is music, if it's at a place you've never been, heard words you never heard before, you like, where the heck did this come from? Don't question it, right? That is the sign. That is the sign that it's the thing to do. You follow me? For those of y'all who aren't used to working with your intuition, and I believe that y'all are here. And for those of y'all who are new working with your intuition, notice the signs. Go with the flow, right? It will be quite magical. It will feel quite magical as you surrender to these signs and these nudges, right? For some of you, this is going to be, this will be activating. It will be more and more activating as you lean into it, right? So it's almost like what's coming to me is as you do said thing that's coming in, you get to the next step, and then now you have a new random thing that you need to do. And it's almost like as you are obedient to the one step, the steps are forming. Like literally you're saying, all right, buy the ticket's bought, and now the next step is appearing for you. Follow those signs. Notice them, follow them, and just start following them. As you follow them, you will trust more, right? You're going to trust more and more into those nudges. And with the communications, for some of you, this is the beginning of developing more of your intuition. Right? You're going to be using more of your intuition on this next part of the journey. I feel like there's another message from this nature. For some of you, and I feel like this is a large amount of you all on this reading. It may not be everybody, but I feel like it's at least half or more. As you go into nature, your signs and your messages will come in nature. So whether you do walking meditations, whether you go out and camp, you need to get in the answers that you need, you will find in nature. There we go. It's the best way for me to say that. You have guides, nature guides that want to connect with you. There are some of you that I'm feeling that the work that you are doing has to do with nature. Like you will be more in nature. You will be utilizing nature, whether you're herbalist, whether you're gardening, whether you're I'm hearing retreat. And for those of you who that message is for, you know who you are. You know who you are, especially for those who are doing something as big as developing a retreat out in nature. You know exactly what your next step is. You know exactly where this journey. You've already been given the provision and the vision for this next part of the journey. Maybe you're just questioning the how, right? And that's coming in. For those of you who have the vision already, right? You know that you're doing something big. You already have seen, you're questioning the how. It's big in your mind. You cannot fathom. You're wanting, there's control, right? That's what I want to get to. You're trying to control how the retreat is going to happen. You're trying to control how this next thing is going to unfold. And in that control and in putting yourself back into the masculine, you are blocking yourself. You are blocking the, I'm going to call it the magical blessing that is coming, the help that is coming in for you. You are blocking your timeline to that. The intention, the vision is given. Trust it, right? Follow the steps. It will not make sense. If it says swipe the credit card, if there is a silent investor that's coming in, for some of you, I'm hearing silent investor. That is you won't be lonely. That is who's coming in for business, investments, investors, your money, your whatever it is that is going to assist you in the thing that you are doing is coming in a way that you cannot even expect. Do not be in doubt. And I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying it. So this is important. Ooh, full body. Do not block this piece. It is important. It is the way. It is the how, right? It is the how that is next. That's not what I want to say. Spirit, ancestors. It is there. They are in place. So the way that this is happening for you is already in place. It's already in motion. It has already been prepared. It is already ready. All you have to do is trust. That's it. Trust. It's almost like it's a trust game. It's like you're getting the signs to do. It's like in this, like as the stone appearing, right? What is appearing before you as you make the decision is getting you to who or what is providing for the retreat, who or what is providing for the relationship, for the big thing at the end. It is already in place and the stones are coming. Spirit, the ancestors are asking you to trust, to notice the signs. You have to follow those signs. Those are the only way that you're going to fund said thing, that is going to lead you to your divine partnerships, to your business partner, to your treasure chest, right? To the thing that you are heading towards. It is the trust game. And in this trust, it's the only way. You're not going to be able to, I don't want to say outsmart, because it's not like you're trying to outsmart how you're getting there, but it is for you to relinquish the control, right? It is for you to surrender. It is for you. It's like part of your activation. It's part of the gift, really. It's part of your connection to your higher self, your guides, to this. All of this movement is divinely ordained, right? And therefore, part of the journey there is getting you into the divine frequency, the match for said thing. Part of that is the healing, is the trust, is the surrender, is noticing the signs and how the universe, how your guides are working with you to get you to your treasure, to your purpose, to your partnerships, to your communities, to your thing, right? I think I have said the same thing in several different ways. I think y'all got it. Ancestors, is there anything else from this reading? Flow, flow, flow. There's one more thing with the flow. Let go and flow. Okay, what spirit is telling me? Is highlighting. Okay, so the message in the middle to go with the flow, but you know how I showed you this card with how they're all in still water. Some people are rowing. Some people are just kind of back there just chilling out. He's just kind of paused with his stick up, right? But here is a steady flow. In the last video, the jump. Oh, remember the girl? I was like, I don't know how she gonna get over. It's the waterfall, right? The nature spirits. Oh, okay. Got you. So in the last video, close it out. There was the girl that I was like, it's a deep abyss and it's a waterfall and it's new lands and it's right. This, right? You're up here. This is like the message to go with the flow, right? I'm gonna set that down. So it's like you're sitting here, and maybe this is why you're sitting still, because you can hear this. Well, you like, oh, nah, stop. The waterfall's coming. But Spirit's like, come on. We need you down here. This is the land. This is the new land. This is the promised land. We need you to go from your house, get out of that still water. I need you to come. You got to come over the side of that. And look at these spirits. right here. They right here watching. They ready. They're ready. Look at them. They as tall as this doggone cliff, this mountain right here. Right? And they're like, hey, look how small they are to this waterfall, but look how big these guides are. Look, probably one of these guys can reach their hand out and grab like King Kong in the video, how he be handling the little humans. These spirit guys, they got all 3 of these boats. They would have 15 of them if they came over the side. They ready. They're right here, ready to catch, ready to get you. They are the nature spirit. This is their domain, right? They can manipulate the grass, the trees, the water. This is nothing for them, right? But you here need to trust. So what? You hear the waterfall. So what? If you tapped in, you ground yourself. These guides are already talking to you. They already sent you the dream last night. They said, you're going to row that boat. And when you hear the waterfall, go over the side, right? But you got to be tapped in. And the one who's listening, this one right here is rowing. They like, no, we good, y'all. We good. Just here. I'm a row. We just got to go over the side. They said they got us. Right? But if you're not listening, you hesitating right now. They back here parlaying. They just kick back. This girl in here like she's just massaging the water. Right? It's time. It's time to go over the side and trust. But in order to get the message from these guys, you got to ground yourself. Get out of your head, into your heart, connect. Do some shadow work. Work on that fear. Work on whatever's feeling unsafe within you. If it's safety, if it's, whether it's money, whether it's physical. Now, I'm not speaking to, physical violence or anything like that. But if physically you are unsafe and you're being called to go to a place, it's time to go, even for you. It's time to go. Trust that spirit got you in this getting up out of the situations that you in, getting up out of, and for some of you, it's not the true fear, and it's not the true, it's not true fear or true lack of safety. It's really all in the mental. It's in the mind. So, with that being said, you're not lonely. Your guides are waiting. They got you. Go on over the side. Leap. Do a somersault. Have your arms out. Do a cannonball. Trust that those spirit guides are there. They got you. They got you. Connect into nature. Ground your energy. Connect in. Open up your chakras. Connect into your dreams, your visions, your hearing, your super senses. Whatever's the commercial that's answering, the friend who's got the things that are coming, the little puzzle pieces. Follow the puzzle pieces. When you follow the puzzle piece, the stone appears. Take the next step. Find the next clue. Take a step. The stone appears. Next step, right? It's going to lead you right to where you got to go. And when that fall looks as big as that, know that your guides are not sending you into nothing that they can't guide you through. Nothing they can't come in and grab you out of. Nothing. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. So, that is a wrap, my friends. Let me just check in. Yes, this is complete. This is complete. So go with the flow. Notice the signs. Let go. Your guides got you, y'all. It's some good stuff coming in for y'all. You know, some of y'all that are alone, again, you're not going to be lonely for much longer, but you gotta keep stepping. You gotta keep stepping. If you stay in that water, you stay back here massaging the water and you don't go over, this message no longer is your message until you go to that waterfall, right? You choose not to. I don't know what happens, but you definitely don't get what's on the other side of it. You definitely don't get into that promised land. So, or you delaying it. I'll at least say that. You know, I don't have the message that you won't get it, but you'll definitely be self-delaying at the very least, whether you get it or don't. Don't delay. Don't delay. This is very and the crossroad feels very and it does feel, as I think about this, it's very much a fork in the road, and it doesn't feel like it's a road that's running parallel. It feels like a fork in the road, that this decision is changing the trajectory of your life, right? And it's not the, you know, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like you can make the decision to stay on that path and that you can jump on later, right? It's the thing that it's like a critical juncture that's like, it's got a 90 degree, right? It ain't no little 10 degree, like, oh, just hop over. Wrong choice. You gotta make the choice. You gotta make the leap. So with that, family, I thank you. I thank you, ancestors, spirit guides, for the message for this group. I release your energy to you, and I hold on to my energy. I keep my energy with me. Y'all, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all. Come on. Get on the good foot. Get on the good foot. But yes. I'm honored. I thank y'all. And more to follow. My readings will be up here within the next week, hopefully by this weekend. I'm actually going to start working on that here today or tomorrow, so it should be up here. I'm going to say by this weekend. That's what I'm saying. So that will be in the description box. Once it's up, I'm going to go back through all the videos and place the links in there. So, and then I'll also make a video and kind of talk about the other channel and the intention there with the readings and with soul tapestries and all the things. But for now, for today, I thank you all. I love you all. And until next time, peace. Hey family. Okay, I wanted to pop back on real quick because a little bit more came to me as I finished. The emphasis on the crossroad. What I did forget to put in the reading earlier was the vision. As I heard crossroad, I actually seen a crossroad, right? So a cross for all intents and purposes. And really, I wanted to emphasize this crossroad that you're at, right? As these messages started to come in, like back in the Sage video, what was really highlighted was just the path that people were on and the doors that are closing. What came through kind of as I pondered and What came in is the emphasis on the crossroad. This hesitation, before there was the message of the doors closing, right? Closing behind you permanently. What is happening with the energy of those on that road for this specific group is that you are traveling down that road, and because you are not going through the doors, you're it's almost like you're stagnant, right? You're not the waterfall, right? You can't get back up top. That, I mean, you could if you were meant to, but you're not, right? You're not going back up that waterfall. And so for that to be symbolic of a door permanently closing, for this group who is stagnant in that water and deciding whether they want to go over the waterfall or not, the crossroad is what you are vastly approaching, right? You are approaching a potential, how do I want to say this? You are approaching a potential trajectory of your journey that leads you onto another road that is not the one on the other side of those doors, right? That is not leading you to the treasure. That is not leading you to the next great thing on the path to the greatness. Not to say that this other road is going to take you away from the long-term greatness, but what you are doing is detouring, and that road becomes unknown. What is going down that road is not the straight magical shot to the thing that you're going to, right? You are going potentially, by not choosing, by not deciding, by staying stagnant, you are getting ready to shift your timeline into something a bit more difficult, a bit more challenging, potentially may not lead to that treasure over there, and maybe another treasure, but it's not going to be this one, right? And this is the one. This is the, it's like the big lottery or the little lottery, right? Or it's going to be a detour. You're going to take longer to get there for some of you. Some of you, I mean, the treasure's there, right? You're going to get there, but you're just going to take the longer route. So I did want to put emphasis on that, because I feel like I spoke into the crossroad, and it's important to know that you are, like, it's like you're at the end of this decision point to continue on the route that you're going. You have to make a decision, and it's coming pretty quickly. So the timeline is different for everybody, but it's vastly on you. Are you going to take the leap and keep it moving down this road, or are you going to stay stagnant and still in fear, and end up on another timeline that either derails you and delays or leads you into something else altogether? It is your choice, but I would like to encourage you to surrender and to go with the flow. Yeah, so that's all. I just wanted to put that little piece on there, because I feel like it's important for you to ponder on. All right, now I'm out for real. Peace.